Hello, lovely human. Welcome to the Little Flower. In today's Pick a Flower reading, we are doing a 5-5-5 reading. So, the energy coming through here is the energy of change and transformation. The prompt that came through is stop fighting the change that's meant to occur in your life. Your dreams are coming true. So go ahead and pick one of these amazing flowers here. Click the corresponding timestamp down below. If you haven't been to my channel, my name is Krista and I use the presence and essence of flowers along with the tarot to deliver messages to help you align to your most authentic and abundant nature and path. I am honored by your presence here and I will see you in your reading. Hello, lovely human. Welcome to the Little Flower. So in today's Pick a Flower reading, the prompt that came through is stop fighting the change that's meant to occur in your life. Your dreams are coming true. So for this reading, I want to give you the energies and messages you need to help you to truly surrender to the transformation that wants to take place in your life. By the way, if you haven't been here, my name is Krista and I use the presence and essence of flowers along with the tarot to deliver messages to help you align to your most authentic and abundant nature and path. And in today's reading, in this 5-5-5 reading, we are pulling 5 tarot cards to help you truly surrender to what the universe is really putting on your plate and just wanting to give to you right now. So there are changes that want to occur and the universe is working in your favor, but you have to work with it as well. And so let's go ahead and just get right into the reading. So you chose group number 1 with this lovely pink carnation, and your tarot cards from the Star Maiden Tarot are the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. So you have some sort of reaping of rewards that wants to occur within your life with the 6 and 7 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles feels like this balancing of giving and receiving. You've given so much, you've tended to so much in your garden, and there is a reward coming in. There is a harvest coming in. Page of Pentacles is a new beginning in finances, in material reality. Queen of Cups is this open-hearted, emotionally receptive, intuitive being who is emotionally fulfilled and satiated and connected to her loved ones, connected to her environment. And then the Knight of Wands is this energy of inspiration and power and lightness and freedom. And so there's something really beautiful shifting in your world where you are entering into a new state of being, of abundance, of generosity, of love, of overflow. And it's all being reaped from your hard work. So what wants to occur in your world here is like what wants to change. You are being called to stop delaying pleasure. Pleasure is now. You are being called to shift your internal state into an awareness of all of the abundance that already exists in your life. You are being called to receptivity, a state of openness, a state of having open hands to receive what the universe is wanting to bless you with right now. Abundance, harvest, overflow. This could be money, this could be love. I really think it's material. I do think this could be an abundance of material wealth, resources, exactly what you need in this moment in your life in the material. Open your arms, heart, spirit, and soul to receive it. And if there are any internal resistances to what wants to come in and what you know is meant for you, you're meant to sit with those, observe those, and allow them to move through you without charge. So basically, you're meant to align to the frequency of abundance. And if there's any lack, any feelings of lack, you're meant to not take it seriously, not feed into it, just observe it, just be with it. I'm seeing someone perpetually clinging and grasping and trying to find proof that their blessings are here or that their blessings are coming. And I just see you loosening your grip. It's like you're holding on tightly, you loosen your grip, and as soon as you loosen your grip, all of these blessings just flow in. But there's also a message here to not put so much urgency around what these things are meant for you. The blessings, the harvest, the abundance that you know is meant for you is coming one way or another. And so there's nothing you can do to stop these blessings. There's only a deeper reception of these blessings that you can align to and tap into. So that just means letting go, trusting, embracing and experiencing the abundance that already is, and truly aligning to the flow. And it has a lot to do with faith and trust. And with the Queen of Cups, she's a very psychic being. This feels like truly, truly believing with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, all of your cellular reality in what you truly know, in your intuition is true. Like what you know is coming to you, what you know you're meant for. It's like you're just aligning to it and you're just trusting in it. Because I just feel like there's almost a resistance to what is coming in out of disbelief, out of bracing yourself for a disappointment. And that's just not necessary. You're entering into a beautiful new beginning in your life. And I promise you it's real. So you don't have to brace for disappointment. You just have to open up your palms to receive what's meant for you and fall into the flow. Okay, that is your reading, group number 1. That is your 555 reading. Enjoy your harvest, enjoy your abundance, shift your energy. I feel like for some reason I wanted to tell you, go for a run or like do something physical to shake out this. It just feels like there's this lingering scarcity or lack, or feeling like something, like you have to hold tightly to what you want. And it's just like, that's just not the case. It's inevitable. I mean, 7 of Pentacles is reaping the rewards of your work, of your labor. So that's something that's inevitable. You've put in the work. It's 1 + 1 = 2, or 2 + 3 = 5 in this case. But it's just, you've done the work, and it's inevitable. It's just natural law that you receive what's meant for you. So just trust in the flow of things. Trust in natural law if you don't trust in anything else. So literally the law of nature. Like if you tend to a garden and you take care of it the way you're meant to, then the universe will take care of you. The rain will come, the sun will shine, and the fruits of your labor will be there. Anyway, yeah, I feel like I just want to like nail it, like drill it into your consciousness. Like these things are coming, abundance is coming, the money is coming, the resources are coming. It's all available to you. You just have to trust and go along for the ride. I just want to like drill it into you, because I just feel like there's some part of you that's like really rigid, that's not believing. And I just want to like take a hammer and like shatter that false belief. So, all right, cool. Thank you so much, group number 1. I am honored by your presence. Go ahead and stick around, listen to my outro to learn about the many ways I can support you. And I hope I see you in another reading. Bye. If you'd like to be supported more deeply through powerful energy healing transmissions that serve as monthly anchor points to keep you grounded and aligned to your most fulfilling path, along with access to a growing collection of exclusive soulful pick a flower readings, I'd be honored to have you in the sacred space of the Little Flower Patreon. My intention is for this space to be a spiritual lifeline to healing, clarity, and soul alignment, a sacred container that leaves you feeling free and safe to unfold into your most authentic and abundant nature. Each month in the Wellspring membership, I channel a theme or prompt for 2 new Pick a Flower readings, with one of those readings laying the foundation for what emerges in the Infinite Prayer. Using Reiki, prayer, intuitively guided affirmations, and a belief in miracles, I offer a new, powerful transmission each month. With the Overflow membership, receive everything in Wellspring, plus access to every new extended Infinite Prayer session drawn from monthly YouTube readings from October 2025 on. Click the link in the description box below if you feel called to explore. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe to the Little Flower YouTube channel. You may browse single infinite prayer transmissions, check out my adorable merch featuring my bee and flowers logo with the phrase, "Hello, lovely human," and leave me a tip or buy me a coffee if you feel called to. Last but not least, I have another YouTube channel called Soul Hearken, my heart and soul in video form. I'd be honored to have you over there as well. Everything you'll need is listed in the description box below. With so much gratitude, I send you prayers of happiness, peace, health, and wealth. You are honored and loved. Hello, lovely human. Welcome to the Little Flower. So in today's Pick a Flower reading, we are doing a 5-5-5 reading. So the prompt that came through is stop resisting the change that wants to occur within you or outside of you. Your dreams are coming true. So this is basically, what can you shift, or how can you surrender to the change that wants to occur so that you can have dreams, the beautiful things that want to come into your world. So just a reminder, if you haven't been here, my name is Krista, and I use the presence and essence of flowers along with the tarot to deliver messages to help you align to your most authentic and abundant nature and path. And today we're just pulling 5 tarot cards for this 5-5-5 change and transformation reading, and let's see what you have from the Star Maiden Tarot. So we have the Two of Swords, we have the King of Swords, the Death card, the epitome of transformation, the Fool, we have a new beginning, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you're entering into an era, into the unknown. You don't know. There's a feeling here of I don't know what's next. And with a Two of Swords, a sense of I don't know if I'm making the right steps. I hope I am, but I don't know for sure. I feel as though you're taking your next step from a place of higher knowing. With the King of Swords being here, there's a feeling of detachment. Oh, and I love that all the butterflies are surrounding the King of Swords, because butterflies are that quintessential symbol of transformation. And the King of Swords to me right now in this moment is representing making a decision from a place of higher awareness and from a place of detaching from your emotional reality and just seeing the vision and moving forward on that vision, even when the step you're taking feels uncomfortable or feels like you're stepping into some unknown territory or stepping into something scary or doing something that makes no sense. But nonetheless, you know this is what you're supposed to do, so you're taking that step anyway. With the Fool being here, that is this fresh, brand new epitome of a new beginning. It's ultimate potential. It's a portal. In this context, I'm seeing a portal to something brand new, to a new sunrise, a new horizon. And that's scary. That can be scary. You're entering into an era of your life where you will be having experiences you've never had before. Your life will look differently than it's ever looked before. And it's like you don't really know how you're going to respond and react to this new beginning when you're in it, but you just know you have to take it. That's the feeling. It's a leap of faith. You just know you have to go in this direction. I don't see you actually resisting the change too much. There's something here, though, about the Knight of Pentacles. All of these cards feel so beautiful. So even with the Two of Swords, it didn't feel super heavy. It sometimes can have a heavy energy to it, but it feels like you really are making a decision from intuition, and you've been at a cross. It almost feels like the energy of I've already made this decision. But then we have the Knight of Pentacles, and that feels like a slower energy. That feels like you might take a leap of faith, and then there might be like the place you land after that leap of faith, after that decision, could have a series of steps you have to take that are kind of like these slow and steady, one foot after the other, like internal nudge by internal nudge. Like you just have to trust the process of what you've kind of gotten yourself into. You really have to trust it, because I feel like you're going to land in a new beginning, and it's going to feel a little precarious, or it's going to feel like you're really just presented with challenge, and not extreme challenges, but like little challenge after little challenge after little challenge. And it's the idea that's coming through is like the building of new neural pathways in your brain, where you have to like take these weird little uncomfortable steps, like building a new pattern or a new habit. It's uncomfortable at first, but once you do it over and over and over again, you form a well-worn groove, and then it just becomes habit. It just becomes something your body and mind craves. So that's the feeling. You're stepping into this, like, the word blob, like a blob of energy that you have to really forge your way through, and you really have to cut through the fog of it, because it is so new and so different, and your psyche and your energy don't really know exactly what to do with it, but you'll know. That's the thing. The energy that got you to take that step is what's going to carry you through. This Two of Swords, I don't really exactly know where I'm going, but I know I can go within and find those tiny little nudges to move me forward. That's what I can do. So whether you're in this decision phase, or you're on the other side of the decision and landed in the new reality after the decision, I promise you, it's just going to be a small phase where you have to take like internal nudge, little action steps in the world to complete the vision. Like, there is a grander vision. I feel like this King of Swords, you're making a decision from a place of knowing. You're making a decision from like a higher intellectual space, where like, or even a place of epiphany, even a place of, I know where I'm meant to go, and I know what this is going to look like in the end, and I have to take this leap of faith and do this challenging thing first. And then again, yes, when you're in the challenging thing, you could be like prone, or I don't know if vulnerable to questioning your path, to questioning the decision you made, because it could be a little overwhelming at first. But I just want you to know you made the right decision, and it might be a little overwhelming or a little foggy, or you might not really be able to see the path very clearly or the vision very clearly as much once you're in it. But I promise you follow those internal nudges, and you will land exactly where you're meant to land, in that butterfly energy, in that new beginning energy. Ooh, yeah, like maybe that, like you take the leap, and then maybe you're just in a short little cocoon phase for a while, where things are shifting and changing, and you're just following your instincts, and then I see it as a short phase though, and then you'll burst into that butterfly energy. So that is your message for this 555 reading. Thank you so much for being here, group number 2. I am honored by your presence, and stick around to listen to my outro to learn more ways about how I can support you. Thank you so much. Bye. If you'd like to be supported more deeply through powerful energy healing transmissions that serve as monthly anchor points to keep you grounded and aligned to your most fulfilling path, along with access to a growing collection of exclusive soulful pick a flower readings, I'd be honored to have you in the sacred space of the Little Flower Patreon. My intention is for this space to be a spiritual lifeline to healing, clarity, and soul alignment, a sacred container that leaves you feeling free and safe to unfold into your most authentic and abundant nature. Each month in the Wellspring membership, I channel a theme or prompt for 2 new pick a flower readings, with one of those readings laying the foundation for what emerges in the infinite prayer. Using Reiki, prayer, intuitively guided affirmations, and a belief in miracles, I offer a new, powerful transmission each month. With the Overflow membership, receive everything in Wellspring, plus access to every new extended infinite prayer session drawn from monthly YouTube readings from October 2025 on. Click the link in the description box below if you feel called to explore. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe to the Little Flower YouTube channel. You may browse single infinite prayer transmissions, check out my adorable merch featuring my bee and flowers logo with the phrase, "Hello, lovely human," and leave me a tip or buy me a coffee if you feel called to. Last but not least, I have another YouTube channel called Soul Hearken, my heart and soul in video form. I'd be honored to have you over there as well. Everything you'll need is listed in the description box below. With so much gratitude, I send you prayers of happiness, peace, health, and wealth. You are honored and loved. Hello, lovely human. Welcome to the Little Flower. So for today's Pick a Flower reading, we are doing a 555 reading. So 5 is a number of change and transformation. And the prompt that came through is stop resisting the change that wants to occur in your life. Your dreams are coming true. So the messages that you need to hear to encourage you to surrender to the transformation that the universe is providing for you, because it's only working in your favor. Something beautiful is coming of it. So you chose group number 3 with this lovely carnation, and we're only pulling 5 cards in honor of the 555 reading from the Star Maiden Tarot today. And your first card is the King of Wands. Your second card is the Page of Swords. We have, ooh, wow, your center card is the 10 of Pentacles. That's beautiful. And then, and then we have the 2 of Cups and the Devil. Interesting. I think you're entering into a period of abundance. I think you could be entering into a new partnership, a new union, or deepening a union with someone. I believe you are entering into a time of great inspiration, of creativity, of new insights and epiphanies coming in. I think you're entering into a profound place of stability and a deep sense of security in your life. All of these cards are so amazing and so beautiful. This is a profound time of stability, security, family, union, partnership, love, inspiration, and joy. And we have one card here that's there's something with the Devil here. So the change that wants to occur in your life is a beautiful change. I mean, you're just deepening into some of the most amazing blessings that anybody could ask for. And the Devil card is that part of you that thinks something's too good to be true, that doubts your capability to create something, build something, receive something, make something. It's the part of you that doubts your worthiness, that doubts your capabilities, that doubts the universe, that doubts the benevolence of the universe to actually provide something that's long-lasting and stable and that is not going anywhere, when that's exactly what you're receiving in this next chapter. There's something really profound that can happen when you face the Devil. When you face that devil within, when you face your deepest fears and insecurities or even shames, you realize that you've always been protected, that you've always been worthy, and that none of these things could ever hold you back from your blessings and what you're meant for. There's something here about a partnership and moving into deeper intimacy in a partnership. And that bringing up and triggering some wounding in your psyche and your being, could be from your childhood, that if faced, unearthed, processed, shared, communicated with, Page of Swords is about communication. If shown in the light of day with your partner, with your loved ones or loved one, its power will diminish. So if there's something you're afraid of sharing with someone, I promise you, it is very important that you do share it with your most trusted, like the most trusted person in your life, so that the grip it has on you can lessen. There's something here about something that you've been carrying that's been a weight on your heart, a weight on your soul, that if you were just to unearth it and shine a light on it and share it, it would vanish. It would feel so light. It would feel like, why have I been carrying this? Why have I been letting this weigh on my heart so much? This never was who I am. This was just something I picked up from, you'll like, just awareness will come around it. Insight will come around it. New, fresh energy and perspective will be placed on it. And it will help you understand yourself better, and also help you realize just how loved you are, beyond all of your doubts, beyond all of your imperfections and insecurities. and the shame or the weight or whatever the case may be, however, extreme or light, it may be, it nonetheless, you're just going to realize how loved you are and how accepted you are by those around you if you just are honest and open and free about where you've been, what you've been experiencing, and yeah, the weight you've been carrying. It's just not worth it to keep carrying it alone and not share it, not unearth it. In fact, when you share these parts of yourselves with your loved ones so that they can be released, it gives you more space in your being. Like with this King of Wands, I just feel like you're stepping into a more powerful version of who you are, a more confident version of who you are, a recognition that nothing can pull you from your throne. Nothing can take your blessings away from you. Nothing can truly harm you or hurt you. Because when you face the scariest parts of yourself or the scariest wounding or the biggest insecurities and you overcome them, or even when you face death, even when you face like just your deepest fears and you recognize the infinite nature of reality and that love goes on forever, you just know nothing can truly take what's mine away from me. And there's also this, when we do face these bigger things, we recognize just how precious life is, and we're able to be more present with those we love. We're able to be more present with our craft, with our work, with our what lights us up in our lives. We're able to just be more with it because none of these things that held us back before, they just don't have a power over us anymore. And yeah, I just see you entering into such a powerful, confident phase of your life. It's going to be beautiful. And you've got this. So 10 of Pentacles, this is your long-term sustained wealth, abundance, family, what you're leaving behind in the world. And you're just stepping into your power. And you're such a beautiful, amazing, impactful person. And if you've been going through a phase of facing the darkness, facing the fears, I promise you, you're only going to come out. You're just going to come out so powerful from this. All right, cool. Cool. Group number 3. Thank you so much for being here. I'm honored by your presence. And go ahead and listen to this outro to learn more about the many ways I can support you. Thank you so much. Bye. If you'd like to be supported more deeply through powerful energy healing transmissions that serve as monthly anchor points to keep you grounded and aligned to your most fulfilling path, along with access to a growing collection of exclusive soulful pick a flower readings, I'd be honored to have you in the sacred space of the Little Flower Patreon. My intention is for this space to be a spiritual lifeline to healing, clarity, and soul alignment, a sacred container that leaves you feeling free and safe to unfold into your most authentic and abundant nature. Each month in the Wellspring membership, I channel a theme or prompt for 2 new Pick a Flower readings, with one of those readings laying the foundation for what emerges in the Infinite Prayer. Using Reiki, prayer, intuitively guided affirmations, and a belief in miracles, I offer a new, powerful transmission each month. With the Overflow membership, receive everything in Wellspring, plus access to every new extended Infinite Prayer session drawn from monthly YouTube readings from October 2025 on. Click the link in the description box below if you feel called to explore. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe to the Little Flower YouTube channel. You may browse single Infinite Prayer transmissions, check out my adorable merch featuring my bee and flowers logo with the phrase, "Hello, lovely human," and leave me a tip or buy me a coffee if you feel called to. Last but not least, I have another YouTube channel called Soul Hearken, my heart and soul in video form. I'd be honored to have you over there as well. Everything you'll need is listed in the description box below. With so much gratitude, I send you prayers of happiness, peace, health, and wealth. You are honored and loved. Hello, lovely human. Welcome to the Little Flower. So for today's Pick a Flower reading, we are doing a 555 reading. So 5 is a number of change and transformation. And the prompt that came through for you is, wait, what is it? Stop fighting the change that's meant to occur in your life. Your dreams are coming true. So this is just a message from the universe to let you know where it is beneficial for you to surrender to the change that is occurring internally or externally in your world, because it's occurring for your good. So let's go ahead and get into the cards. We're pulling 5 cards in honor of the 555 reading from the Star Maiden Tarot. Let's see what you got. So, ooh, you got the 6 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, the Tower. Oh my gosh. I think it was group number 2 got the Death card in the center, and you got the Tower, and those are the 2 most powerful cards of change and transformation in the whole deck. So I think that's interesting. We have the 5 of Cups and the King of Cups. Okay, so you're group number 4, and 4 is a number of security, stability. It is a strong and stable foundation, and you have the Tower card as your central card. So what is coming through for me is that you have a solid and stable foundation. You're strong. And I don't know if this is an internal or external foundation. It could be both or one or the other. But there's this strength, there's this fortress energy coming in, there's this nothing can shake you energy coming in. But yet we have the Tower here, which is foundations crumbling, which is life as you know it changing for good. And it's interesting because it almost feels like you are your own fortress, and the world around you is like a whirlwind, and circumstances are changing, or perhaps you've had to make big decisions to change something in your life, or maybe relationships have ended, or a relationship has ended, or just it feels like external circumstances are kind of moving and whirlwinding all around you. But all I see is this stable foundation internally in your being that's kind of moving through it and just observing it. I'm just like, oh, this is interesting, that all of this is changing. And it's like you just feel so rooted and calm in your soul. There's a deep wellspring of calm, still water just underneath the surface that you have everlasting access to. Perhaps you've been doing a lot of meditating. I can't imagine, for you to be at this place where you're so steady internally when the external world is shifting all around you is really beautiful. So we do have the King of Cups here, and the King of Cups, he is, well, in this context, he's giving like that water element, and he's a mermaid. It's almost like, because water can be kind of volatile, but we were just talking about like the deep wellspring of your soul and the calm, still waters. I just feel like he's been through some shit. He's been through it all. And he knows that he can handle no matter what turbulent waves come his way or what calm, open waters are available to him. He's going to be calm and equanimous. Like I'm seeing him as just as a meditative, contemplative being who's just grateful to be here. And that's your energy. This is so interesting, because the prompt that came through is stop resisting the change that wants to occur. So I'm curious if that energy is present, or if I'm just supposed to commend you on how amazing you've been doing. We do have the 5 of Cups here, which is a card of disappointment and loss. But even in this scenario, if you look at this 5 of Cups card, we have this guy who is just surrendered. And oftentimes in the 5 of Cups, the person can't see the 2 upright cups that are available to them, and they're focused on these 3 spilled cups, And even in this, 4 of the cups are behind him, and he just has this one beautiful cup left, and he's honoring it, and he's surrendered to it. He's equanimous. His face looks like he's even a little happy, and he's just got his eyes closed, and he's just so grateful for this cup. And I just feel like that's who you are in essence. You are able to find the beauty in all of the chaos. You are able to find just the perfection in all of the overwhelm. And that is a strength and core of who you are. And that's so beautiful. And I love that the energy is so masculine too. It feels so stable. Not that women and feminine cannot be stable and strong and secure, but the masculine energy is more of that like protective, calm, stable, contained energy. And that's your strength. So we have over here the 2 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. Those 2 things together are making me think of some sort of victory, some sort of achievement. There is public recognition energy. 2 of Pentacles can be about vocation or work, but it's about juggling a lot at once and doing it so beautifully and so harmoniously. I would say if there's a resistance to change, this is so interesting. I feel like you are so used to being in tower moments, in the turbulence, in the overwhelm, that a part of you has has come to expect it. And so you've surrendered and you've found peace in it. And that's what's become familiar to you. But you're moving into a new era of your life where things are going right, where things are shifting, where you're being called, like something else is being called of you other than equanimity and surrender and finding peace with the heaviness, the weight of things. Like the new energy you're being called into might be a little jarring almost compared to that, because you're now being asked to embrace many blessings falling into your lap, that now the energy that you'll need to embody to maintain these will be like you're going to be in a place of more visibility. That's that 6 of Wands energy, more recognition. And the 2 of Pentacles can be about having a little bit more on your plate or having to balance something. And I feel like blessings are coming into your world that are related to maybe your finances, your vocation, the gifts you have to offer the world, and how they're being received. And you have to now embody this more public image or more public figure kind of energy. And with that comes a new sense of responsibility. You're not just only responsible for your own inner world and for navigating the struggles and the heaviness and the weight of life. You're now responsible for leading. You could be leading others. You could be being an example for others in some way that you weren't before. And like I'm even seeing someone becoming a parent, and now they have to be this example, and it's not about just them navigating their own world. They're now navigating, they're being an example for another living being. That might just be for a few of you, but ultimately it is like there's a new level of responsibility because of the light that's being shown on you. But you're going to handle it beautifully, just as you've handled this past phase of swimming through the dark, and finding that peace and that surrender and that gratitude in that space. You're now going to handle this just as beautifully. But it's fun, it's joyous. I feel like there's something challenging about this, but it's also fulfilling, and the energy you're just shifting. So yeah, if anything, you're just kind of resisting the reality that it's this, what you've wanted to happen for so long is finally happening. There's this victory in your life, and a new you that's being embodied, that you've wanted this. And so I think there's just an internal resistance around shifting into this new energy, because it's just the old energy was familiar, moving away from familiarity. But soon this new energy will be familiar too, so there's nothing to worry about. But you're an amazing example. You've mastered something that so many people really have a hard time with, which is it has something to do with your inner world, and like how you've mastered your ability to really navigate troubling circumstances. And I really think you're going to be in some sort of leadership position, or there's something here about you guiding and teaching others and being an example. And you're going to do it beautifully, but you have to be a beginner at that now. So that could be scary. But just trust and let the weight of the old cycle just crumble behind you, and step into this new light, and let it shake up your world and shake off, like your grave clothes of the past, and just step into it. I don't really know what else to say. I feel like that's like, just honor this new cycle. It's going to be amazing. So many blessings are coming into your world because of it. I think stepping into this light and being seen and being an example is a bridge to something even more beautiful, beyond your wildest dreams that's coming in. So this is the bridge. Step into it. Be uncomfortable for a little while. It's all good. Okay. Thank you so much, group number 4. I am honored by your presence. Stick around to listen to my outro to learn more about how I can support you. And I hope I see you in another reading. Bye. If you'd like to be supported more deeply through powerful energy healing transmissions that serve as monthly anchor points to keep you grounded and aligned to your most fulfilling path, along with access to a growing collection of exclusive soulful pick a flower readings, I'd be honored to have you in the sacred space of the Little Flower Patreon. My intention is for this space to be a spiritual lifeline to healing, clarity, and soul alignment. A sacred container that leaves you feeling free and safe to unfold into your most authentic and abundant nature. Each month in the Wellspring membership, I channel a theme or prompt for 2 new Pick a Flower readings, with one of those readings laying the foundation for what emerges in the Infinite Prayer. Using Reiki, prayer, intuitively guided affirmations, and a belief in miracles, I offer a new, powerful transmission each month. With the Overflow membership, receive everything in Wellspring, plus access to every new extended Infinite Prayer session drawn from monthly YouTube readings from October 2025 on. Click the link in the description box below if you feel called to explore. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe to the Little Flower YouTube channel. You may browse single Infinite Prayer transmissions, check out my adorable merch featuring my bee and flowers logo with the phrase "Hello, lovely human," and leave me a tip or buy me a coffee if you feel called to. Last but not least, I have another YouTube channel called Soul Hearken, my heart and soul in video form. I'd be honored to have you over there as well. Everything you'll need is listed in the description box below. With so much gratitude, I send you prayers of happiness, peace, health, and wealth. You are honored and loved. Hello, lovely human. Welcome to the Little Flower. In today's Pick a Flower reading, we are doing a 5-5-5 reading. So 5 is the number of change and transformation. And the prompt that came through is stop fighting the change that's meant to occur in your life. Your dreams are coming true. So these are the messages you need to hear to help you align to these dreams that are coming true, and to help just surrender to the chaos of the change that's going to make them happen. So just a reminder, if you haven't been here, my name is Krista, and I use the presence and essence of flowers along with the tarot to deliver messages to help you align to your most authentic and abundant nature and path. So let's get into your reading. You chose group number 5. Okay. So the 5-5-5 energy for you is like amplified, like 5-fold, we'll say. So, because you are group number 5. So let's get into your cards. I'm only pulling, gosh, I'm saying 5 so many times, but I'm only pulling 5 in honor of the 5-5-5 reading from the Star Maiden Tarot. And you got the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. The first card that's popping out the most is the Nine of Pentacles. You're entering into a phase of, like, this is your blessing. And actually the Hanged Man right next to it, a phase of luxury, a phase of spaciousness, peace, the ability to take a true pause that will bring profound healing for you. Overflow, abundance, independence, freedom, a feeling of really being connected in your body and to the world around you, a feeling of feeling satiated and having all your needs and your desires met, and just this, just overwhelming feeling of abundance. That's the next phase of your journey. And healing, really profound healing is what really is coming through, like the opportunity to truly take a rest and heal. That's what it feels like. So when we come over here, we've got a few things. We've got the Nine of Swords, which is a card about anxieties and fears and worries, nightmares, being kept up at night. The center of the reading is is the Five of Swords, which is a card of conflict. It's like a pretty harsh conflict energy. We also have the Three of Pentacles, which is about collaboration, but I'm not sure about that just yet. But it is in the center of the two kind of harsher swords cards, so I'm curious about that. As I'm sitting here, my lower back is really, there's like an intense feeling in my lower back. And I've been sitting here for a couple hours doing readings, so I know it has to do with that, but it doesn't usually hurt like this. And I had to get up for a moment. It was like, I have to get up, like I can't keep going, I need a minute. And I had to move my body and I had to shift that energy. So I wonder if there's something, I kind of feel like with the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords, there could be something stored in your body, because that Nine of Pentacles, that card really makes me think of the body. It really makes me think of feeling so good in the body. Like that is, if I were to, well, the Empress too, but this is like second to the Empress when it comes to feeling so satiated in the body, feeling like your body is like a pleasure to experience. And I think there are some energies stored in your body that keep things tight and keep things constricted. And just before you enter into this phase that I just described of the luxury and the ability to heal and take a pause and truly rest, just before you enter into that, you could have like little like kinks happening in your body, little things that feel a little intense here and there. And it's what it is it's energy that's been stored in your body that's ready to be released. So if it's more intense than usual, like if you have little pains here and there that are more intense than usual, it's because it's time to release this. So whatever you need to do to release that energy, you can do breath work, you can do somatic movement, you can dance, you can exercise, you can do yoga, you can do energy work on yourself or have energy work done on you, you can do acupuncture. I mean, there are so many ways to move energy in your body, right? But that's like what, if you feel those little things, I think there's like an intensity of a contraction before an expansion. Like there's like, it's that energy, like you're about to like move into this restful, peaceful place of abundance and freedom and spaciousness. And it's like your body's preparing for that. So it's all coming to the surface at once. Because it's like, oh yes, finally we're able to rest. We're able to release and let go of all of this. So you might have that intensity. It's giving me like birth pangs, like the birth of a child. It's so or even like the contractions up to the birth. It's like it's giving that vibe, like something beautiful is happening in your world, and it's just like, these things are purging and it feels intense. And I think a part of you with the Nine of Swords especially could fear like, oh my gosh, like, is this a bad sign? Like, all these weird things are happening. And it might not even necessarily just be the stuff in your body, but it could be like things going wrong in your world that just seem like, are these bad omens? But it's not. It's just like things being presented to you because they're ready to go. They're ready to just be released. And they seem a little louder at the end, you know? And so it just feels more intense. And so just, I think I'm that voice. I think you needed this reading because I'm that voice of reason in the midst of intensity. When you know it deep in your soul, you're entering into a phase of peace and rest and love and abundance and good things are coming. It's just, yeah, like you're just purging. So I'm giving you that feeling of relief. I'm definitely still, what is the Three of Pentacles there? It's like popping out at me here and there, and I still don't know what it is. And the Five of Swords, even this Five of Swords is two people moving together with their lantern and moving into the horizon, and all of their swords, they put down all of their swords. It's like putting something to rest for good. And you have that opportunity right here and right now to put something to rest for good, to be done with a phase of your life, completely done with a phase of your life that was marked by conflict, by inner confliction, maybe even outer, like feeling in conflict with your surroundings or with the people around you. I really think a conflict that's been kind of like permeating your life is ready to just literally be dropped. It's like done. And it's because you're willing to actually face everything and sit with everything and confront everything and then purge it. You're actually willing to just be with it. And with the Hanged Man, be with it in equanimity. I can never say that right. Equanimity, like be with it in a calm, meditative state, be with it with peace, be with it with love, and then just send it off with love and just move forward into the horizon. And the fact that there are two people with the lantern and the Three of Pentacles is about collaboration and mutual, like working together with someone to build something beautiful. There could be something there, like having someone help you put down your burdens, maybe sharing your burdens with someone, unearthing or sharing a truth with someone, and them helping you let go of it and just move on from it. There could be something that's really cathartic and healing when you share with another person. I still think there's something deeper though with like the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you share your voice, even if it's like when you share it, it feels intense. Or maybe even like with the Five of Swords being about conflict and harshness, maybe you've had an issue with another person in your life, or and like maybe you finally are honest with them, and even if it comes out harsh, you're met with grace. And it's like that grace just dissolves all that harshness, and you realize you didn't need to carry it. And then you both kind of move forward. They kind of help you, like, hey, let's go this way. We don't need to carry that. Like, there's a better way to communicate, or there's, that was never necessary, or that phase is over. It's not going to feel that heavy anymore. It just feels like some conflict you've been carrying for so long is finally just being put to rest. And you're moving forward into your life and feeling just more alive and more free and more accepting of your world, and just more at ease and at peace with all that's around you and all who are around you. And then the Three of Pentacles is, they're building something here. So I feel like you're building something new in your life. Why is this Three of Pentacles stumping me so much? It's like I don't know what it is. It could be your spirit guides working on something on your behalf. Well, then there are also two people on the card. Usually there are three in the picture, and there are only two here. It's almost like two people working on something, waiting for you to join them. Like there's a space you're meant to move into that's ready to welcome you. And in order to get there, you have to put this conflict down. And again, you'll know what the conflict is, but you might not. Like, this could be something you've been carrying for so long that you just think it's like how, like, it's a part of your reality. And then when you finally unearth it and just see it for what it really is, and I do think maybe someone's going to help you with this, you're able to just let go. And being in conflict with the world around you in some profound way is what keeps coming to my mind. Or being in conflict with, it could be with a person, but it could be your environment. It's going to be different for everyone. So, but I think it has to do with relationships. Anyway, there's a space that's ready to welcome you, and a collaborative space, a space that feels right, a space where when you enter into it, you feel like you belong and you're happy to be there, and there's joy there, there's excitement there, there's inspiration there, there's love there, there's purpose there. That's what's going to welcome you forward. But again, you have to share and open up about, it could be something scary to share. It could be like a frustration you've held, an anger, like a really harsh emotion that's like you're afraid someone won't understand or accept it. But again, you're just going to be met with grace. I promise you that. One way or another. Even if it takes a while for that grace to come in, that's what will eventually come in and heal that part of you. So, all right. I think that's it, group number 5. Really beautiful reading. I hope it resonated. I am honored by your presence. Go ahead and stick around, listen to my outro to see the many ways I can support you. And I hope I see you in another one. Bye-bye. If you'd like to be supported more deeply through powerful energy healing transmissions that serve as monthly anchor points to keep you grounded and aligned to your most fulfilling path, along with access to a growing collection of exclusive soulful pick a flower readings, I'd be honored to have you in the sacred space of the Little Flower Patreon. My intention is for this space to be a spiritual lifeline to healing, clarity, and soul alignment. A sacred container that leaves you feeling free and safe to unfold into your most authentic and abundant nature. Each month in the Wellspring membership, I channel a theme or prompt for 2 new Pick a Flower readings, with one of those readings laying the foundation for what emerges in the Infinite Prayer. Using Reiki, prayer, intuitively guided affirmations, and a belief in miracles, I offer a new, powerful transmission each month. With the Overflow membership, receive everything in Wellspring, plus access to every new extended Infinite Prayer session drawn from monthly YouTube readings from October 2025 on. Click the link in the description box below if you feel called to explore. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe to the Little Flower YouTube channel. You may browse single Infinite Prayer transmissions, check out my adorable merch featuring my bee and flowers logo with the phrase, "Hello, lovely human," and leave me a tip or buy me a coffee if you feel called to. Last but not least, I have another YouTube channel called Soul Hearken, my heart and soul in video form. I'd be honored to have you over there as well. Everything you'll need is listed in the description box below. With so much gratitude, I send you prayers of happiness, peace, health, and wealth. You are honored and loved.